Diego, thanks a lot for your time. Thanks a lot for being here. So there are a lot of things from my side to ask to you about over OVR. So could we know you better? Could you please explain a couple of sentences about you before we are getting to the over? Because
Absolutely. Yeah. So first of all, thanks a lot for having me. It's a pleasure and honor to be here. So yeah, regarding myself, I mean, I'm the path that bring me to over is quite different, I would say. So I started, my career, my studies in a different field. So I have a degree in political sciences and philosophy, and then I did an MBA. So very far away, some way from the metaverse, let's say. Then I started working with my family company. We was selling, clothes. It was a retail company, and basically we sold it in 2012, and since then, basically I started with consultancy. I started working with PwC. So I was not an entrepreneur anymore. Let's say I went to the other side. So I was with the consultants. And yeah, I was starting with finance because it was a big passion for me back then. But then gradually I moved back to operations. And at the end of my career in PwC, I was doing open innovation. So combining startups with, grown-up companies, let's say. And yeah, what bring me to over it's two main things. So one is 2014 when a friend of mine told me about Bitcoin. Basically, I totally fell into the rabbit hole. I started reading, studying, and it was thinking that everything was going to change. 1 year or two, everybody would adopt it. Yeah, of course, it didn't happen. But yes, the fire started. So the big passion for blockchain started back then. And then 2017, I had a colleague from the MBA that told me, Diego, but have you ever heard about mining? I said, yes, looks cool. I would love to do that, but looks also very nerdy. I don't know if I can do that. But yes, then we say, no, we can do that. So we started doing that. I remember I bought some GPUs and started mining Ethereum in 2017. And that's the way also I met my co-founder, my partner, Davide Cutini, because I founded a club in Udine, in my hometown. It's a small city of 100,000 people, very small for Turkey, I guess, standards. But anyway, we have this club where we talk about innovation and startups. So every month we invited startups and talking about, different arguments, different verticals. And we organized a night talking about blockchain. And of course, I was presenting because I was the blockchain geek. And so I remember I bring my GPUs to showcase people how I was mining back then. And so once we finished the presentation, Davide came to me and we started talking. He also had a passion about blockchain. He was building AR and VR for B2B since a long time. And I remember I sold him my mining rigs. I use it for AI actually. So he repurposed those. But from them, basically the conversation started and we start dreaming together about building this company.